you have that Feather Storm up online, that gives so much more of a room if QWQ wants to focus down on the bot lane. But QWQ, they're looking to be pretty much dive heavy with the Ahri as well as the Gragas locked right in. What do you think about that Kha'Zix as well as the Galio, which is most likely to go mid?
Yeah, it's a little bit strange for sure. Banana, the fact how QWQ has the winning bot side match, I actually think it's going quite favorably for Banana. Unfortunately, I just don't see a way for Tails to scale into the game enough to take this win away.
Well, it's interesting for me because we talked about how much the global presence could be affected. A Twist of Fate gets banned away, then Banana are able to pick up that Galio. The Kha'Zix gets locked in here for Vendetta, his most played champion, so no doubt there's a lot of comfort on the side here. But the Ashe, as we've seen, it's not a pick that really rises to the occasion, much like the Varus. It's a very good initiating AD carry, but there should be a chance now for us.
QWQ versus, of course, Team Banana. Let's see which team will unleash greatness. We'll be your casters for the second series. I'm Yuko alongside Ms. Omo.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this matchup, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't think it's going to be the cleanest. I don't think we should expect to see the best Wild Rift gameplay, but at least judging from the draft and our expectations of these teams beforehand, I can tell you that we're going to be in for a fun one. And I'm not sure about your predictions, Yuko, but I actually we are heading into the first game of the day. Jackie just gliding around here on the Zari. Yep. I'm pretty happy with both of these drafts, honestly. I think that be it Banana or BNA, they have a lot of aggressive options, and I love it when Vendetta is on a carry. That's typically when they win the most games.
Definitely. Oh, Hotin actually jumped in a bit too deep there, but it's going to be okay. Was able to survive there. And one of the things I want to touch up on is for the jungler of Banana, he should go online with the help of the mid laner. And they have a Galio mid lane. So support will definitely be there.
Some statistics real quick. The win-loss when they play these champions are very overwhelming. Kha'Zix in the hands of Vendetta has a 3-1 win rate in the regular season, and Galio in the hands of Soul has a 2-1 win rate. So they're very successful in these champions. In fact, it is their most successful champions. And I'm hyped to see what Banana can do with this.
With those two champions in the draft, it looks like Team Banana is definitely jumping in the series with confidence inside of them. But now, looking to Dragon Lane side, looks like it will be the usual love tap.
Might work out, and we're going to see a fight for Scuttle.
Oh, that's going to be a flash in for Jackie. Also have the body sub connecting on the two, but the roots actually connected on the two as well. With that, the red team gets first blood. Gragas the first one to say goodbye, and looks like they're pretty much happy with getting that first kill. But the actually is not going to stab the Nami with the ebb and flow. Vendetta being able to get that other kill.
Yeah, honestly, really nice from Soul there to counter engage. Jackie tries to be a bit fancy with the flash, so I'm hyped to see what he can do with the lead he has on this Kha'Zix. Definitely,
and I like how you mentioned the Shield of the Run for Galio here. It's the perfect setup. You taunt people, and then Kha'Zix just jumps right in. You also have Saya for the follow-up, and a little ebb and flow and bubble for Nami.
Yeah, for sure. You got a lot of chain CCs coming in, and I do like the Jarvan last pick angle coming in for iNitrogen as well, right? The power of Jarvan is in a flex pick, but they didn't manage to pick it early. If Ashe has no flash, he's probably dead.
Well, I guess one of the things they could do is force the flash out of that champion. But for now,
that's right.
3 minutes in, looks like Saya and Nami decides to just play this one out conservatively. I mean, you have a lot of sustain. It's going to come out from the support. And for the side of QWQ, Cool just needs to ramp up on damage. Once the arrow is available, though, that's when the team will most probably go all in.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think QWQ, they don't really care.
Arrow is going to connect, but you have the cast coming through as well. The Feather Storm is going to come through for this Saya, but no Ashe.
Gained the CC well enough, and he manages to go to the skies, manages to get out of that situation. I think if he committed the flash on the pullback of the feathers, he might have even been able to get the kill. I mean, when you look at the game state so far, I feel like QWQ, they should be having less focus on this Dragon lane. They really need to be playing for the Baron lane and making sure this Riven can get a lead. They shouldn't be wasting their resources down here.
Exactly. I was expecting them to even go over to the Rift Herald and then transition to the Baron lane, but looks like they want to get the buff from this Dragon, which is an Infernal Drake. No team fight. Who that is going to be the taunts connect. You also have the Cataclysm being popped. You have the charms coming through. Vendetta being charmed at the side. And with that, Team Banana just decides to get away. Ahri does dash in. The arrows are coming out from Ashe, but still no actual commitments. Team Banana, they are just giving their space.
Yeah, they all get chunked up there in that situation, but QWQ, they managed to turn that one around. Tommy face checks to start the fight off and gets taken solo, but the rest of the members, especially Hoteen and Jackie, were in the right place at the right time, as we're gonna see a camp.
That is not connecting yet again, but the bubble will try to stop him. Dash in for Galio, but Vendetta into deep in the backline.
From Mr. Vendetta, so much damage already coming out in the Kazakhs this early on in the game. It's not something you want to see if you're a QWQ supporter, and it's a bit unfortunate that we're seeing this kind of get out of control for them. They had a pretty good setup for the Dragon. That was their chance to come back in the game. The problem was, when things started getting a little bit messy, Vendetta, as well as the rest of Banana playing around this Kazakhs pick, I think they're gonna have a field day.
They will. I mean, they're gonna wait for QW to collapse or maybe try to overstay their welcome, and then they'll do something about this. I was waiting, by the way, for Hotel like not being too safe. Featherstorm has been used. Redemption is being popped as well, but still, Saya pretty much alive.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about Xayah and the power of Xayah, what do we normally say, right? She clears waves really well, and she has the safety of To the Skies. Problem there is, I'm pretty sure that Tails got caught by some form of CC, bringing him down so low, having to use Barrier, as well as commit the ultimate to survive. That's not what you want to be seeing from your Xayah player in the mid lane. But I do want to point out across the board,
A better much laning phase compared to Ari. Tommy though, being quiet at the sides. Vendetta did not see the champion just yet, but he is also lurking with that. Tidal wave is available, but I don't think Team Banana is gonna jump in just yet. Bubble has been sent out. The Scuttler went over to them, but now you have this Galio alone at the bottom lane side.
yeah, it's fine for the Galio to be alone here. I think he's happy. He has the hero's entrance. Oh no, Tommy.
That is gonna be Tommy. Oh no, but a beautiful bubble and that arrow! Vendetta does get charmed, and with that, Team Banana falls back. One
It's the pace of the game. If Kazakhs gets a hit, we follow him, we get him strong, and he's gonna carry us. And I think that plan is working out so far.
Jackie trying so hard to clear the wave. Charm is not gonna connect, but at the very least, well, QWQ does have good wave clear, which is why Team Banana, they kind of struggle with getting the early turrets in this game.
Yeah, I think Team Banana, they're just gonna slow down the pace of the game a little bit right here. They probably want to be waiting for some sort of objective fight to come through so that they can use the combo. They haven't managed to use it once this game, 8 minutes in. Jarvan into Galio, or Kazakhs into Galio, and then you get a tidal wave. That's the CC combo coming in from Banana, and they need...
Which the Dragon will be up in 9 seconds, but looks like both teams they're actually being very careful. I mean, Saya and Nami is just there at the mid lane. Pool will just focus on clearing out the waves. But now, slowly but surely, Team Banana, they're making their way in the riverside.
You have to shove in the mid lane wave first. You gotta make sure that you don't get punished for not doing that. I like that iNitrogen is here. I like that Hoteen is here. Both of these teams, they won the 5v5 nicely.
Oh, that is gonna be the arrow connecting Proto Belt out. You have the Ragnarok being popped by Olaf as well. Cool. He is now unstoppable. Hoteen trying to get out, but looks like Vendetta. Is he gonna get the pentakill? He does get the pentakill! First ever penta here in the Sea Icon series goes over to Team Banana.
And I'm a little bit of a biased caster here, but I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to see Vendetta on this Kazakhs. Evolving Wings second, comes in, gets the pentakill. Now, I tell you, Yuko, I voted against them. I voted for QWQ, but that's just because if Banana win, I'm happy either way, right? I'm so happy as a Singaporean to see one of my favorite players, Vendetta. Hoteen as well, good presence of mind to recognize the opponent behind him and then uses that reset to clean up that fight. Super good stuff.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you abuse the resets on this Kazakhs.
That's right.
Really showing us how to do it. But yeah, that's a huge need for Team Banana. QWQ, what could they do at this point of the game?
That's a very difficult question to answer, Yuko. I'm gonna have to tell you that everything that they're currently doing, they need to stop doing, and everything that they're not doing, they need to start doing. What does that mean? They need to make sure that Riven has a good access to the team fights. He can no longer...
Our way. So it looks like QWQ will not be able to get any kills at all. Jackie, that's a lot of damage being taken from Kazakhs. And to be fair, Ari is supposed to be the one that's going to do the initiate. That's going to do the cleanup. With that, looks like QWQ, they have to go back to the drawing board. Take a step back, maybe go back to farming, and just get more items in.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, right? They need to get the Riven. I think she has the ability to do some damage. Riven, Ashe is definitely not a true carry. She's one of the lowest damage marksmen in the game, picked for the utility. So it really all comes down to Holton. This guy just needs to be the carry, and it's really as simple as that. Funnel him farm and let him carry.
Bubble connecting onto Cool, but there is no follow-up. Looks like that is going to be one Ashe going back into the base, and Team Banana.
Look at his items. He's 3 items, 12,000 gold. Crystal Arrow just traded to spot out the attempt. They're just gonna back off. They're happy with this. There's only a limited number of hawk shots you can throw out, and eventually they're gonna be able to start the Baron and force you to face check.
If only they threw out that arrow earlier. Now you have Soul in the middle of everything. Tidal Wave coming through. Redemption will be used. Now you have Stalking with the Cataclysm, but the chase is not gonna stop. Looks like I-9 will not stop anytime soon. Flash in and gets the kill.
Alright, Banana, and yet again, it's the same story. Soul finds an amazing Mouth-Man taunt, and Vendetta cleans house. 10-0 and 2 on this Kha'Zix. This is something I wanted to talk about a lot coming into today, right? When you look at Banana, what is their win condition? Vendetta tested the Kha'Zix pick enough. Maybe now it's time to start banning it out. Banana is not a very traditional team. The traditional OPs and power picks might not apply to them as much as other teams. What works for them is pocket picks. Get rid of the pocket picks.
So basically, you're telling me that they should ban out Kha'Zix.
Oh yeah, 100%.
QWQ.
Get rid of it.
Stop.
If you're a Banana fan, sorry, if you're a QWQ fan, and there's a Kha'Zix in the next game, I would just probably turn off the stream. And I really like Vendetta's itemization choices as well. Going for the quick Silver Sash, knowing the only way he can be killed is a Charm combo, is a CC chain with Enchanted Crystal Arrow, and this lets him play so much more aggressively. He knows now, I can jump into the backline. CC me, I have a way of escaping, and it's just insane from that.
Cast being thrown out, Hotin tries to dive in, but looks like there is no follow-up. But still, Team Banana, they have their eye on this turret. They want to take it down. All 5 members just knocking onto the base of QWQ. Cataclysm is available. Arrow is going to connect onto one. Soul tries to go. And with that, they just storm into the base of QWQ. Vendetta at the front line. Tommy trying to look for the next possible target. A jump in for Kha'Zix. Gets the kill onto Ashe. Team Banana very much confident. They're not gonna stop. You had to put about in. Charles is gonna connect, but it's not gonna be enough. Ari still gets bursted down. Does get the kill onto Galio, but at what cost? At the cost